going live. There we go. And we are now live.
Yay!
Yep, and Imp in the Flask is up and running. Because, like, it's almost a joke who's got more points, Stream Elements or Imp in the Flask. Alright, and there we go. So the other thing we needed to make was the battery cell charger. Hey, Bill! It is good to be alive. Yes, it is good to be alive. Alright, let's see here. I am trying to get my bearings on where we were. We were just discussing about how we needed to make a repair tool. Which we already made. We did make the repair tool. That is in our inventory. We also brought some cave sulfur to put down at the base just in case. Hey, Creative!
Everybody's slowly making their way on.
Alright. Those would probably be useful to take with us. Do we have any water already made? Nope. Okay. Oh, that would be...
We'll play on water.
What about, are these guys ready to be...
Yes.
Alright. And... we can eat that. And now we can be on our way back to the base. That's right, we also needed to make a beacon.
And we also want to check the,
Lubricant. Oh wait, no, that's a sea glide we wanted. Beacon. There we go. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to keep my energy levels up for tomorrow because my boss let me know we're having an, 11-hour day tomorrow?
we good.
Welcome aboard Captain Systems Online.
Should be fun though, you're gonna be in a nice place.
Yeah, the nice part is I'm going to be able to escape the heat with where we're going. So I'm not going to have to deal with the 110 degree install. But it's like, show up at 7 and we won't get back till 6. You're hearing double? Specifically one person? It's probably because my wife is right next to me.
I can mute.
Alright, right now I'm going to dry rendezvous, but we're trying to get to the Lost River.
As we took off with the beacon.
Yeah, because the beacon glitched into... which actually, that's a decent question. We can see the Lost River. Yeah, it's survived. Okay. Okay, so that's where everything is. And it looks like that's not going to help me. I was hoping that it'd be close enough to the entrance that we could just eyeball it, but...
Here we go.
Hey, at least I'm in a ship that going through the shallows is not a horrible concept.
True. No, this is where Florian makes fun of me because I found it the one time and then I went to go back and I couldn't find it.
Yes, so we're in trouble because you're navigating. So I'm driving to the rendezvous point, and we are going to go from wherever you tell me to go.
Oh boy. Hopefully not into the mouth of a ghost. Okay, there are the thermal vents.
Yes. I'm like, okay, there's the thermal vents. Now, where to from here, navigator?
Remove it. Okay. Okay, the thermal vents. You want to go to the right.
So the lesson Tuver is never go on a road trip. Correct. Well, this is kind of the whole point, is she's got her dad's genetics, which means she's automatically got a handicap against navigation. And doing the exercises like this is meant to help her be better. Luckily, we live in the modern era where I don't have to rely on my niece to navigate in real life. I can rely on Google for that.
I hate those things. Okay. I think you went too low.
Did we already look at this guy?
No. I know what we are, though. So you gotta be careful of the whopper and the crab squid.
You mean that thing?
Clarion hates those things. Those are the ones that
Yeah, I
scare
have
him.
the same problem in places I haven't been before. I wouldn't trust my own niece. I love navigation apps for a reason. Yep. Alright.
Okay,
Mars
now that I
attacks,
know
yes.
where we are.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is where I got my fish. Oh.
Ah, there's the entrance I'm looking for. At least in here I don't have to worry about Squiddy.
But you gotta worry about that.
Hi!
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, did I get everything that we needed to? Oh, my inventory is full, not its inventory is full. And if empty.
There should be the one in the locker, the one
Yep.
on the desk, one outside, and it says there's a second desk with another PDA on it. On that side, I think. Oh,
Up above, the question is how do we get in?
you're right there. There's the other
Alright.
one.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, there's
Somewhere
the
in there,
tunnel.
there's also an orange tablet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cyclops shield generator, that would be useful. Alright, you said an orange tablet somewhere.
Yeah.
And that was one we needed.
It's on a desk. Careful.
Alright, so,
Ooh.
I'm gonna really quickly go get some air. Whoa! I didn't see the warper. Where's my sea moth? There it is.
I'm like, I don't know, I don't see it appearing.
It was right in front of us. I was just being blind.
See how it goes.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that's where we wanted to go.
Alright. My goodness, I don't even see the warper anywhere.
I heard it earlier, but I don't see it.
Alright. Looking for an orange tablet. Say something if you see it, because I'm not seeing it.
Seek fluid intake.
Swim down the ladder into containment. Alien containment just below the lab. So you gotta go to the second floor one.
Oh, I think I understand. Because there's 3 floors, not 2.
Yeah. And there's the down ladder. And it's on a desk. Inventory full.
I see that.
Vital signs.
There it is. And there's the
That
PDA.
should be everything.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
I also got a cuttlefish egg while I was in here.
Yep. That's the one I grabbed.
Alright, you said you knew where I am. Where do I need to go?
To the right. Go back to base.
Go back to the base?
And then it says from base, go to the right. And then from there, you go to your left now.
Well, the fun bit is I now see the beacons of where we're wanting to go to, so...
No, I didn't mean to do that. I want that to go away.
Where are you? Alright.
We need to repair soon.
Well, if I can get to the Cyclops, it will take care of it for me.
There's the toxic green stuff. Did it! We're in the Lost River. And there's the ghost.
Notice how it immediately changed my attitude on repair.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's why I was like, maybe we should repair.
I wasn't sure which side we were coming in on, because I know it wasn't our original one.
No. That's
So I'm
the
like-
sparse reef entrance.
So I'm like, maybe the ghost is on the other side. No. No such luck. Although, it looks like I was able to get through here without the ghost harassing us.
Which is good.
Alright, and there we go. There's the base. Like I thought I made a moon pool. Now we got to repair the base. That's right, this doesn't work in here, sadly.
Hull integrity
Good to know.
restored. Draining systems initiated.
You got water.
Yep. Alright, so let's grab the building tool. And lockers. And put the seeds in there for now. Put 2 heal packs in, and I thought it was supposed to be draining.
It's slowly draining.
Okay.
See? We did this last time.
Yeah. Alright.
My brain goes, remember the scene in Phantom of the Opera?
Alrighty. Let's go back to the Cyclops, which actually the Cyclops needs a little bit of love.
Yeah, because we got attacked by the ghosts.
Why'd you have to go piss off Hera?
Three times! Oh, but
Alright, I think that's everything.
I don't know how you do it, but
Captain,
every
all systems online.
Alright. Yep, that was everything. Oh, we did make sure to have some of these in here already.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. What? Hello. You don't need to be in my face. Thank you.
Alright. We'll have to remember that. Nope, it won't let you. Oh, there we go.
It just took a minute. No, you don't need that. You don't need that.
And now we're nice and well fed and hydrated.
Yay! Ow!
Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, we have some of this stuff to make that charger thing. There's the 2 silver. And do we have any more ruby? Or do we have to go find it? We will have to go find it. Let's put that in there and put that in there.
Hi. Yes. Hello. You are very clean.
And before I forget to put them back, is it this side? No, that's one side.
Why are cats clingy? Oh.
Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Captain. We are looking for rubies.
Oh. Ruby's got it. Yes, thank you. Do not nudge my phone.
Won't say no to lithium. Up!
There's a ruby.
Up! Yep, I see it.
Yes, I know. You were very much a mighty claymore. Ow. Ay. We just need one more piece of ruby, right? Or do we have another piece?
to get the ruby out of here, I have to come here first. Alright. Come over to the fabricator. We want wiring kit. We need the advanced wiring kit. So we also need 2 gold and... So 3 gold and 2 copper and a table coral thing.
Yay.
Well, there's a table coral thing. There's some gold. There's the 2 copper. There's another gold. And now we just need to have 1 more gold. There it is. Oh, I need 2.
Pieces of coral. It's a good thing we had 3.
And orange tablet. Okay, we can make orange tablets now. Makes me wonder. Didn't I have purple tablets somewhere?
Yeah, and oh boy, hold on. I need to find the file on that.
There's a purple tablet, and my thought is drop it and scan it. Oh wait, I can't drop it in here. Alright. Because we're also nearby something that needed a purple tablet. Or was it a green one?
I thought it was a blue tablet. I'm getting them mixed up. I don't remember.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This guy. And we want that guy. Alright, that one's built, and I'm just realizing we forgot about the other thing that we need that's related. Because we need the regular battery charger here as well. That one. Oh,
Do we need 2 pieces of copper? That's not too bad. We got all that stuff.
Okay.
Not that.
Let's just leave the salt here. Okay.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Wow, we have this here.
I know I saw it earlier. Where was that alien structure?
Oh,
There.
it's gonna be right there. Can you not? Thank you. And then just be very, very careful. There's a lot of warpers. If memory serves correct. Hi. Yes.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Ow! Bye. Nope. ion cube.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within. Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Sassy. You gotta.
Integrating new PDA data.
Sea dragon egg.
Integrating new PDA data.
I did not know you could do that.
You gotta love the game designers because they let you do that. It's a little touch that they didn't have to do.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study. Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised. Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Alright, is that everything here? Did I miss anything?
I do not believe so. No, Minnesota. There's the door. That door right there.
Alright. No, that totally looked like it should have been scannable. Alright.
Dude, I didn't know you could hear those things from there. Like, you heard that too, right?
Yeah, I heard it. And that's exactly why we needed to recharge the battery. Or get the battery charger going. Because the Sea Glide just died. Alright.
There was a little cave there. Is it just a little pathway?
Yep, just a little thing. The funny part was this, why it's an alien structure, was not the one that I had pegged in my head. That one's further closer to the ghost. But, you know, we needed to investigate this one anyway.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Just figure out a way. Oh,
Alright. We have a purple and an orange.
the
So,
Lost River alien cache. That's right. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. If I guess my hand good. You're really hurt. Ow.
I'm trying to remember. Was the alien structure over here or on the other side?
Our base is over at, near the tree cove. So it's gonna be. You gotta go past the Reaper, and it's gonna be closer to the sparse reef entrance we came through. Instead of going right, you go left. So if that's the beacon we placed down, we probably should turn around. Right, and then can we go left this way? Okay, so there's the alien skull. Alright, yeah, it should be around here.
Yep, I see it. Is that quartz or that's quartz?
There's Ruby. Do we have another tablet?
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure to go back and grab.
Integrating EDA data.
Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And another cuttlefish. I have told you my plans for the cuttlefish.
You are not amusing.
What, putting him in a time capsule?
Oh no, not that one. Oh, you meant put them in the bioreactor.
No, that's your brother's idea for them. To cuddle. Yeah, my plan for the cuttlefish egg, because there's only 5 in any given world, is to put them in a time capsule so someone can actually do more than 5. And you know what,
Nice.
with it right there, I'm just going to grab it.
You got it at like right the perfect moment, dude.
It's crazy how often I seem to do that.
Hello, Hannibal.
That's so sad. With 5, one of the cuttlefish has no one to cuddle. It's got the entire planet to cuddle. It's going to be very popular being the only cuttlefish. I suppose we can hatch one other so there's 2 on the planet. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Go down.
There we go.
As Clarion and I use the access upgrades as the point for repair.
Not a bad plan. So we need gold and table coral.
We have gold and 1 piece of table coral in the Cyclops. In the first one.
And we need 2 silver. There's 1 silver.
There's 1.
There's the gold. There's the other
There's
silver.
silver.
Alright.
You're building the wrong thing, I think. Because that's a fabricator.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to build.
Hmm.
I mean, I also wanted to build this.
So what do we need for a fabricator?
Oh, did we not grab the gold?
No.
Alright. That's what happened is in the, making sure we grabbed everything, I forgot to grab the gold.
Because you even said here's the gold, and then you left it. And I was like, I'm looking puzzled. No. Yeah.
There's the gold. Okay. Sometimes the hive mind helps, sometimes the hive mind hurts. Yeah, that's kind of important. Alright, so now we have a battery charger, and okay, so come into here, pull out the battery.
There's also the dead one in the
I leave
cabinet.
the hives to flash. Yeah. Alright, and it looks like a few of the things need their batteries recharged, so let's pull you out, pull you out.
And then there's this one in the storage.
Alright, so we can leave those to charge because we do have plenty of power in this base thanks to the thermal. Alright.
And you have water.
Alright. We'll make sure to grab some... oh yeah, I can take the pin out. And so, what else do we need in Grove? I mean, this is kind of just a restation. So I think that's all we need. Because we grow food on the Cyclops.
The water was what we needed.
And that's what that guy's for.
And then we wanted to check for the thermal reach, what things could do the thermal recharge.
Remind me thermal recharge. And I just remembered.
Go to your and it should be under upgrades.
I'm looking for...
There's one. Cyclops thermal.
Seek fluid intake.
Reactor module.
Yes, I remember now. Yes, but we need to find the cyanide and the polyaniline. Or I should know how to pronounce that. There we go. Gold and hydrochloric acid and hydrochloric acid, salt deposits, and deep shrooms. Do we have deep shrooms up here or down here?
Yeah, in the Lost River, that's where the deep shrooms are.
Alright.
They look
Vital
like
signs
the acid shrooms, but they're lighter in color.
There we go, and put that dead battery in, and now let's go looking for those shrooms.
Because that's what I would throw in the bioreactor.
Because there's table coral.
I know there's a few over near the tree. Don't go into the green.
You know, what am I doing? I'm being silly.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Being silly, clearly.
But remember the crush depth is 900 on the CMOS, so just proceed with caution.
You reminded me why I was being silly, and I have an alternative.
All systems online.
I'm gonna have to move that at some point.
You're like, that's a nuisance.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, now we don't have to... Now we don't have to worry about the 900 crush depth. And there's the tree.
It's so pretty.
It's almost a pity the thermal vent's not over here.
Yeah.
Because this would be a great spot to just have a base with an observatory.
That's where I had my base. And I just used bio. I would shove those little fishies in. There's the deep shrooms.
Yep.
And I would throw a lot of the deep shrooms in there because they were just right there.
Do the deep shrooms have the knowledge of the Eldritch? The Eldritch knowledge that will drive you crazy?
Ha ha ha.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing we have to get now is the blue crystals. Which, if memory serves right, is also this way.
Yes. Your memory is not failing right now.
And we have the depth modular that we didn't have before.
Correct. Now it's just a matter of not getting lost. I should have told you to make another beacon.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And the sad part is I believe I have all the ingredients to make one, but she didn't tell me to make one.
What? I didn't know we were going to try to go to the lava lakes. There's a ruby.
Yeah. I saw it, I was debating whether we wanted to grab it or save our inventory space. Like, I will grab this guy. Because depending on how long we're down here, that's hydration. That's some nickel. Did we make the Cyclops upgrade with the nickel yet, or no?
I don't remember.
That is an answer.
An answer that is not very well liked, but it's an answer. There is a warper nearby, so proceed with caution.
I need to check something real quick, because I can't recall. Okay, we got a decent amount of storage left. No, not the upgrades. At least this way I actually have the food and water on me instead of in the back. Alright. Gonna leave the ruby alone. Alright. This is kind of where we got to last time before we decided we needed to turn back. Well, until navigation tells me otherwise, my navigation is further down and further in.
Yeah. But I wasn't saying anything.
Half wondering whether we should have brought the Cyclops.
checking there for kyanite. Shoot.
Where is he? There he is. There he is. There he is. Admittedly, we should have dropped a beacon because I'll be honest, now I'm a little confused on
Follow
what.
the deep storms to the way back.
Because I'm like, I think I'm going deeper right now, but I could be heading back. That warper spun me around.
I
Yeah,
think we're going back.
yeah, that's going back.
I was about to say, follow the deep shrooms to go back, but...
No, I wasn't trying to go back. I was literally trying to say, I got turned around and I wasn't sure which way was which.
Because I know kyanite needs to be low on the lower level.
Well, we're about as low as we can go.
Clarion said, I remember when we did this, Clarion like took the remote out of my hand because I was really uncomfortable with me going so much close to the crush step.
Nope.
It's gonna be like a big bright blue.
Like that?
Right there. Yep.
How much space do I have in here? That'll make me feel a lot more comfortable. When I see it floating in space for a moment, I'm like, oh crap, am I full?
It just takes a minute. There it goes.
Alright. We'll mine up this one and then head back to base and do the upgrades and bring the Cyclops down with us.
Be right back.
calorie intake recommended. Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. I think this is the way back.
Get on top. No, you cannot be in that. Check on that.
Are you talking to Kevin?
Yes.
I
You missed
still-
it earlier. He was trying to swat the phone out of my hand.
Oh, I'm used to that.
I was like, no. Ow. And now I was trying to get him out of the bathroom.
I still say we need to make Kevin a claymore-shaped scratching post. Yes, I can feel the glare.
I'm so glad. All I'm trying to do is focus on my exam. And all I hear is Kevin, the complete claymore. You're not amusing. You're like, no. And then to the left. And remember, there's a warper right over here.
These bioluminescent fish make me want to watch the movie The Abyss again.
You and my father were that movie.
As good as that movie is, do not mention that movie to Ed Harris. It was very traumatizing for him to make.
No. Oh, oh, round two, really? Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I love that movie.
Now you're gonna play nice, really?
You know the sad part? We could have built our base here. 2 thermal vents right here. The problem is we're below 900.
Yeah. Seriously. I'm pegging you. Oh. No. Why?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you this. My friend Vardy from Australia thinks it's adorable when you're in chat with me and wishes Bobby would be in the chat more often because he finds the banter just comedy.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's like, it's so adorable! I'm like, well, when we do Subnautica 2, my nephew's planning on being in chat more because he'll be playing with us.
That is the plan. You got the whispers in that.
And I might not have the silver I need, but we'll find out. And I need to move the Cyclops anyway, but we're going to be moving it massively.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All
Alright.
systems online.
First thing to do, because I don't know, is yes, we did get the depth modular
Warning.
one.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was stupid. That was stupid. Alright, let's move the Cyclops out of crutch depth to perform the upgrade.
What you can do, what I did, was I just quickly built the new mod, or took it out, built the thing, and then...
Yeah, because it didn't take... I'm like... I was worried how much damage it would take, and then I'm like, wait, it's a game! It's not the real one. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's not in this one. It's in the modification station.
Seek fluid intake.
So, oh, that's the prawn. So we need a plastisteel ingot. Have you seen the game Outer Wilds? It'd be interesting to have your niece navigate you through that one. I've heard of Outer Wilds, but I haven't seen it. And I'm not disagreeing with you. We have Breath's Edge after this one. And then possibly Subnautica 2. But we could look about adding Outer Wilds to this. Alright. I'm going to be smart. I'm just going to go down this way. Alright. So we need plastisteel, which...
And titanium to lithium.
Yep.
Oh, you have a titanium ingot already.
Yep. Now we're just looking for lithium.
You got lithium.
I grabbed lithium, but I think I only grabbed one lithium. But let's go double check.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, I only grabbed one. Alright.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's offload some of this materials, because we don't need all the iron cubes anymore.
You're gonna get really upset when I kick you out in a bit.
Outer Wilds is a space-based puzzle game where you have to travel through to different bizarre worlds, like twin orbiting planets with sand falling between them, and time loops. That does sound like a fun game.
Welcome aboard.
Alright,
Captain.
so we are looking for lithium. Sadly, that's not a lithium ore deposit. That would just be perfect if it was.
I don't remember. I thought I saw one.
That's nickel, which actually I'm going to get a little bit more nickel.
Copper.
To say anything more than that would be too spoily, but sci-fi, it's mind-bending and you would enjoy it. Like I said, I am adding it to the list. So the question will be, will we finish Breath's Edge before Subnautica 2 comes out?
Before we get to see.
What was that?
Before we get to see.
Alright. Alright, let me know if you see any lithium. Trying to remember what rocks contain lithium, or if lithium's only discovered on its own. And there's a warper I want to avoid, so I'm going this way.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
There's part of me that's like, man, can't my character just eat and drink with the inventory if it's in their inventory? Looking at my, oh, I have liquids for me to consume, and I'm not consuming them either, so I shouldn't talk. Lead.
Lead. That looks like
Lead.
lithium. Is that lithium? They were both lead.
Both lead.
Dang.
And that looks like it's titanium, but just to be...
Yeah, that's titanium.
Copper, yep.
Copper.
Sulfur, oh no, gold. Silver, which, for good measure.
Storage has no room.
Silver, silver, gold. Copper. Silver, yep.
Silver.
Nickel.
Nickel. Silver.
Have we discovered everything but lithium? Gold.
Pretty sure. But I know there's lithium. Is it possible it's in the blue?
Possible.
Gold.
Alright, I think we've gone around. Yep, because the warper was over there. Alright. Makes me really glad I grabbed that lithium when I did see it.
Yeah. It's too late for that.
Bingo.
Hmm.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright. Grab the lithium. Double check that we have everything but the... Oh, that's right, we needed to make the plastisteel. That's what we were needing the lithium for. Salt deposits. Okay, it wasn't copper, it wasn't silver, it was salt. And we have that in the main storage on inside the resupply base. Okay. So yeah, we just need the depth modular Mark II. So we'll real quickly run and grab that. And it is the Mark II. That's the Mark I.
We didn't make the Mark II.
Remember that was one I was asking earlier of if we did or didn't?
Oh, yep. Seriously.
Alright. And it's made in the modification station. And that's the one that uses the nickel.
Oh, we've got nickel.
There's the 3 nickel. Alright, that's...
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Calorie intake recommended.
Not now, somebody.
Priorities, priorities. I gotta put everything back together before we get crushed. We do not want to see... that we don't want the Titan incident.
Not particularly.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. And now we're going to need a second plastisteel ingot, which means we need another titanium ingot and 2 more lithium.
Well, there's plenty of titanium around.
And then gold. And we made sure to get gold while we were out. Should have grabbed more, but... Alright, so now we just need 1 more deep shroom, which is in the prawn suit. Salt deposit, which we have in the other base. And gold. Okay, but we know where to get the gold.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Captain. It's nice when it's right there.
Yeah.
Whee!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright.
Oh.
So R, put in a battery. Put in a battery. Put in a battery, and... yeah. And there's our salt. Is there any gold in here? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
I will grab those ion cubes, though. And one of those. Okay. Alrighty.
Ow.
The funny part is, had you remembered that one earlier, well, no, we needed the water base. Because I'm like, this pretty much eliminates our need to come back and recharge the Cyclops.
Once we get down there.
Engine powering up.
And what I'm going to do before we get too far along,
Engine
we
powering
do need a
up.
titanium ingot. I mean, yes, we need the lithium to convert it to the higher quality, but we might as well get a butt ton of titanium to make the original ingot. There it is. Do we see any lithium within eyesight? No. No. Okay. Oh, I forgot to actually grab the titanium. Alright, so now we just need the 2 lithia.
Engine powering up.
I didn't need to read the PDA. Why do you scare me like that?
Alright, you said you wanted to check this zone?
Engine powering down.
Seek fluid intake.
I just
You
did.
have-
Signs stabilizing.
What the? I don't know what happened right there, but alright. Just to make sure. There we go. Alright. I think that's it right there.
Yep.
We both knew it was down here, it was just a matter of finding where it was.
Yep.
You doing okay, baby?
Storage has no space.
So, one of the funny bits is,
Welcome
I remember
aboard,
you used to
Captain.
watch
All
SpongeBob,
systems online.
and there was an episode where SpongeBob goes to the beach. And at the time it kind of broke my brain because like, wait, they're already under the water. How can they go to the beach? And then I saw that no, there are actual lakes under the ocean where the salinity actually makes like a lake under the water. So, indeed, yes, you can have in Bikini Bottom an actual ocean.
Mhm.
Alright, let's do a speed run on this.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Although now that you brought it up, I used to be really confused how SpongeBob's parents were sponges.
Yes,
Because they
because
never looked like sponges to me until I'd seen those weird looking ones, and I was like, oh.
Engine powering up.
yeah, it was kind of the meta joke of SpongeBob was the kitchen sponge, and then his parents are the actual sponges you find in the ocean. And the Romans used to carry 2 sponges with them. One to drink with, and the other to wipe themselves with. Make sure you don't get those 2 confused. Could you imagine if we had to do this like they're actually do with subs, where you have a map with a ruler, and you have to basically know how fast we're going and at what mark, and do it all by math?
Down Periscope comes to mind.
Yes, yes. Although my brain immediately went hunt for Red October, but yes, down Periscope, that's how they were doing it.
For Red October, yeah. I'm like, name one, and I've probably seen it. We were watching The Hunt for Red October a couple months ago.
I mean, it is one of your dad's favorite.
Yeah. I'm like, Throne's favorites are very limited. Hunt
Yes.
for Red October, Gattaca.
Well, I'm responsible for why your dad loves Gattaca.
No, but I remember that was a question on one of the games that Mom had us play on one of his birthdays. And she was like, I didn't even know the answer to this one. And I'm like, oh,
Test, I think you cut out.
I went too high.
Yeah. Alright,
I forgot I have to talk lower on the phone. I can't talk at my normal range.
yes, you have to do like old school radio, where the reason why all the old school radio people sounded the same was because that was the range of which the audio mics could capture.
Meanwhile, I have that high-pitched voice from singing in the rain.
Alrighty.
You're like, I thought you were supposed to be charging.
It is. It's going up slowly because it was at 44. Haha! You can't get me in here! Ha ha! But I can run into you. Ramming speed!
Well, not quite ramming speed, but
I rammed it. Alright, Navigator. Now that I'm done having fun with the,
down. Carefully. Carefully. Okay, now that we are down, let us see what we are dealing with, because I have no idea. Did I go into the wrong one? Probably. Uh, I don't think we'll fit through that tiny hole. Will we?
oh, we'll find out.
We quit with the
I
warlock.
am what you seek. Want to help you.
Still freaks me out every time. Ah, Bobby's favorite thing.
I feel like we skipped a zone. Because I remember there being
Ahead slow.
a volcanic mountain we had to go into.
Oh, he's fine. Oh, focusing, focusing, focusing. I thought it was in the same. Hold on. To be honest, I know they're the second one, but I thought they were both down here. They're not. I missed. I did it again. I do it every time. Okay.
I wasn't supposed to go down that hole yet.
No, we're supposed to find the thing first.
Engine powering down.
I don't think we can get in here.
Well, let's find out. Yep, we need the blue tablet, and that's what we find in the...
Yep. So
Engine
now to find
powering
they're getting ahead of ourselves. I don't know why Clarion had so many problems with that thing.
It's because of how aggressive he is. Like, remember how I told you it didn't bother me?
Yeah,
Look,
it didn't bother me either.
you see how it's not really caring about me? Of course, I also make sure to... I'm also keeping my engine speed low, which probably helps.
Yeah, he does not like to do that. Okay, so there is some sort of cave above. That's supposed to tell you all this information. I forgot. And there's another sea dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there are 2 sea dragons. That's why it felt like they were everywhere all the time. We need to make our way out of here.
Put yours right here.
Because
Extra
I
sticky one on top.
forgot to step.
That one was gooey.
Yeah.
She gave me a melatonin gummy,
Wow.
which
I do not take
honestly, the melatonin gummies, they are too good to be melatonin gummies. Like, I would like to eat the entire container because the gummy itself is really good.
I do not take melatonin gummies because it gives me creepy nightmares.
Well, you want to know what melatonin does to me?
Hmm.
Absolutely nothing.
It gives me nightmares. And I am quite alright. And I am hoping you went out the right one. You did. Okay.
Alrighty.
Chill. So we are looking for some sort of mountain.
Something like that?
Something like that. Maybe. I think so. To be honest. I
Hey look,
kinda
we have a
drove
cute little
around
friend. We're gonna have to take care of that when we get out. Alright.
You're gonna need to use the prawn suit when you go.
Now, this is where I did have a problem of finding the entrance.
Is that the entrance right there? To your right? No, maybe. No, because it's supposed to look like a like everything else, right?
I think.
To be honest, I thought it was kind of lower. Is that it right there?
Well, let's find out.
Engine powering down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're taking a lot of damage really quickly.
Thank you
It
for
was
noticing.
not.
Trying to remember whether you can just dive bomb through the top.
I don't know. I never tried that before.
Looks like the answer to that is a no.
We're obviously getting close, though, if there's a warper.
Hey, 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 hey! Look at what I found.
The volcanic rock, which has formed in this area, can be carbon dated to between 800 and 3,000 Earth years ago.
It's gonna be more to your left. I recall it's right along there. Something. They're fixabots.
Remember to scan it this time so I can get the recipe. Just in case I need more.
New blueprint acquired.
Come here. To me.
Not with that attitude.
Trying to remember where this one leads. Mm.
Seek fluid intake.
Well, I'm trying to seek calorie intake right now, actually, but...
Oh, I remember where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Which one with electrical?
Alright.
You need to just with me. Oh, supposed to get something else here.
Integrating new PDA data.
I need a purple tablet.
2 diamonds. Can I help you?
Hmm?
Sorry, got a cat in my face.
Oh.
Now the question is, do I just take the Sea Glide back to the thing and use this as a
Vital
reference point,
signs
or...
stabilizing.
I wouldn't, just because you'll take heat damage. Ow. Uh,
Hey, Barty! Now we have to navigate our way out of this thing. My niece navigated us a little bit too quickly before we had everything we needed, so we are now going back, getting what we need.
they always do that.
Yes, eggs. In fact, we have a cuttlefish egg on us. Alright. I clearly went the wrong way, because this is not getting us out. Keep it away from my birds, though. Okay. Ah!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh, that was close. I believe this one's the exit. Yes, this one's the exit.
Good timing. Business soon.
We got 12 more minutes. I think we might be able to get the purple and unlock the thing. Admittedly, it's kind of frustrating because I know at this point we're fairly close to the end.
Yeah.
Alright, now where is the Cyclops?
This is where I'd leave that.
Yeah, that's what it was. This is what I was actually talking about. Is leave it here.
Oh. Okay. I thought you meant, there it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Engine powering up.
Like here, right? There's another one below it.
Did you get your deep base up and going? Yes, we did. Gotta pack your pockets first before going on a mission. Well, we've been very successful. We made sure to get the base up and running, so now it's got power, resupply, water. Then we made the thermal upgrade, so that way this thing recharges on its own.
Which is helpful with those things.
Yep. We just didn't have a spare purple modular. Alright.
Engine powering down.
Now the question is, do we have diamond? There's one diamond.
We have what, 8 diamonds?
Detect an alien materials and a massive energy signature. Reading originates within the natural structure at the center of this chamber.
You're a little late on that.
Why did I hear the Cyclops move?
Because it is.
Or not the Cyclops, the prawn suit. Why did I hear the prawn suit move?
I don't know. I saw the Cyclops move.
Diamonds, don't you mean carbon? I mean, technically yes, but they needed a certain allotrope of carbon for it to work.
Frontier didn't move. There is a second entrance right there.
Come on, recharge, recharge. There's a second entrance where?
It's gonna be if you get on that platform. Oh boy. And then to your right. If you look up. And then to your left. Up there. See it?
That?
Yeah.
That didn't
Not
look
really
like it.
beneficial with the prawn suit.
Crap, crap, crap. Come on.
But then the other one is the common one.
Alright, there we go. And in we are. Okay.
Love those glitches. This is the part I forgot to get last time.
Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers. Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion powered blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to databank.
Alrighty. Let's get out of here. But yeah, we're definitely getting close to the end of this. We're definitely not going to do it in 3 minutes. But we might have 1, maybe 2 more streams of this. Because next week we should easily be able to meet the Empress. And then it we may not be able to finish the Neptune in time next week. So maybe 2 more streams.
The Neptune, I think, is what took me the longest to get to the ending. Mostly because I forgot to get the ion battery info.
Engine powering up.
Alright.
Heck?
Oh yeah, because we have a lot of the face suckers. I'm about ready to go kill them just because that's getting rather annoying.
I've never heard it make that noise before. It's just when you're in this mode. Alright. And where's the entrance? I need to wait till the light's a little bit better. There it is. Here.
And yeah, we will have to kill those guys because they are taking more power than I'm making.
Maybe we can scrape some of them off right now.
Yeah, sadly it doesn't work that way. Alright, where's the big guy?
I don't see him.
Means he's probably off in that direction.
Good news is that the battery's going up.
Oh, good, good. Maybe someone did get scraped off.
I hear her.
Yeah, I think it probably will take 2 more streams because on top of meeting her, we have to go collect all the stuff from the other things, which means we need more tablets.
Engine powering down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You've passed crush steps.
Oh, shoot. Thank you for noticing that. Because you know what that means? We never installed the upgrade.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So we need 2 lithium and 5 titanium and okay. Come on. Okay, it won't let me open it. So we'll just go. Because I believe we have titanium in one of these. There's one.
Seek fluid intake.
Are you kidding me? We're going to be 1 titanium short. Yep, 1 titanium short. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, we'll deal with that next stream. We'll at least open the door. Okay.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
So next time, we will explore this place and make more progress. But until then, thank you for watching. I need a windscreen wiper to get those grubs off. Yep.
Yeah.
Integrating new PDA data.
But thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.